Hey guys, Cal here bringing you another video. This one is going to be our little push to Titan League mini-series. It's mostly just sneaky goblin farming, but for the most part we are just trying to push to kind of show why we want to be in Titan. We're currently a little bit slower than we expected to just because of the holiday season and the 3 series, but we want to be picking this up towards the end of the month. But we also want to make sure that we have those daily uploads for you. Have been lacking a little bit, but we're going to make sure to try our best, especially coming into this new year. So going to start off with the composition. We have 13 wall breakers and the rest sneaky goblins. We have 3 jump spells and the rest invisibility. If you need more jumps, definitely bring it in your CC. But what we're doing here is mostly just taking our sneaky goblins and finding a base with a town hall that is easily accessible and just sniping it out. And you can also farm doing this because you're looking at so many bases and you're getting so many stars that inevitably you will find good bases to kind of pick off those collectors on the outside and get yourself a little bit of loot. Right now we're getting a little bit unlucky with these nests, but as I talk about being unlucky, we do find one that is out here. Yeah, just out here. We're going to try our best here to get this town hall and as little sneaky goblins as possible. And it looks like we're going to get there because of this hole right here. So there we go, we get that, and nice, we're going to go straight into there. I forgot to do a test sneaky goblin. Thankfully there were no traps, and we can quickly take that out. We are currently in an event, so I'm going to use this and our heroes here to try and get ourselves some cookies. I recommend using your heroes for this strategy to just get a little percent at the end, but more so right now just because of the event. Just getting these cookie points is a little bit difficult when you're only using sneaky goblins, as those cookie the way you get cookies is through destroying defenses, and the sneaky goblins just don't get there unless you really farm out the whole base, and that's not really efficient and not really good use of your troops here. Don't want to next too many times, so I'm going to hit this one right here. It isn't the best, but it is good enough for us to hit it here. There's the town hall pretty close to the edge. The only reason why I don't really like this one is because there are, what, 4 storages in the area that are all kind of blocking our path to this town hall. And that just means we have to use a lot of goblins and a lot of invisibility spells just to get over there. So I'm making this invisible to try and get ourselves so many traps as we can. And now that the traps are kind of taken care of, we're going to use these sneaky goblins. We don't really need loot right now. If you notice, we got some wacky goblins, some wacky pathing there. If you noticed, we have plenty of gold. We have plenty of dark elixir here, so we're not really worried too much about specifically farming here. We're just trying to get to that high trophy range to make it so that we can get as much of the new resource every day to upgrade our heroes and make sure that when a hero equipment comes out that we can get as much as we can out of it. Here we're going to use some sneaky goblins to snipe out specifically this elixir because it's right there. I wonder what this is. Oh, it's a chair with the dinner table. That's cool. Oh, it looks like they know that we're going to only put 1 sneaky goblin here, so they're going to put some annoying skeletons. They've protected themselves, as I don't want to waste any more of our goblins here. We're just going to snipe out that town hall and dip. So we're going to just keep on going, and we're aiming for at least 6 attacks here to get 6 stars, because if we do If we have 6 stars, that's like we got 2 3-star attacks, so we can feel like we did more than the best player who is going to get a 3-star every single time. And of course, all attacks past that number 6 mark is gravy. It's extra, and we love it. So here we're going to snipe that out right there just to get that little bit of elixir for our cookie, because we definitely want that gauntlet. We don't want to be forced to use gems in order to get that gauntlet. Oh no, hopefully we can take it out. Nice. Royal Champions next to where you want to wall break are the worst, because the Royal Champion attacks slow enough, and because Clash of Clans is DPS based, not attack based, because of how slow the Royal Champion attacks, her attacks do a lot more because they're slower per hit than something that attacks really quickly. So because of that, it will always one-shot your wall breakers, and a lot of times you'll fail your wall break because of it. So just be aware of that if you're wall breaking near a Royal Champion, because she will ruin your day. So we're going to get that little defense right there and going to keep on chugging here. Hopefully we can get to Champion 2, but we haven't played in a little bit, so we might be on the lower half of Champion 3, I believe. Or are we Champion 2 and we're trying to get Champion 1? I don't know. I just go with the flow here. And it's all blurred to me until we hit Titan. So we're just going to keep on going here. Nice, we got that all triggered. Hopefully we don't get some weird pathing. Oh, did I mess it up? Nope, I didn't. So let's check out some of the defenses on the outside. It looks like, oh, there's one right here. Cool. We'll just do that. And, oh, take it out. Nice. I'm going to take that and dip. We got 74 goblins left, 3 jump spells. This is why we have 3 jump spells and not more than 3, because sometimes you just don't really use them. Sometimes the bases are good enough that you don't tend to use your jump spells, and sometimes you just use your wall breakers. And I've started to implement the wall wrecker to my attacks just because it's forms as tanking for your wall breakers, but also it can make it so you don't have to use as many wall breakers. So I'm a big fan of the wall wrecker, and because we're trying to get 6 attacks in, what tends to happen is, as long as you have a level 3, oh wow, we're going wide, I guess. As long as you have a level 3 workshop, that means, oh, we're really going wide. Can I, okay, we can go down here. Means that you have access to 3 siege machines, but you also can store 3, so you get those 6 anyways. So you'll have the perfect amount of wall wreckers to get your 6 attacks in, and it will save you wall breakers. In some cases, it'll save you jumps, and if you're tanking for a wall breaker, in that case, it is saving you on invisibility spells. So it's free, and it does a lot of work when it comes to helping us save troop space, because through saving troop space, it just means that we can potentially get another attack in every single time. So here, we're going to do that to, again, just allow our wall breakers to take out these walls and get a lot done. So here we are getting a little annoyed by Sneaky Goblin pathing. They'd rather go outside the base because there's a hole than go for this Town Hall 14. But yeah, we're just gonna do that and take it out. Because we're using Sneaky Goblins, it doesn't matter what the Town Hall is, because it doesn't they can't hit you. So it just means you need a few more Sneaky Goblins to take it out, because that's a little bit more HP. But yeah, it's so less. It's so nothing in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, maybe it'll cost you 1 or 2 or 3 extra sneaky goblins, and over the course of many attacks that could add up, but I don't think it will add up enough that it's worth fussing about. It does, however, add up when you are at Town Hall 11. I will say this at Town Hall 11 is not like terrible, but it is difficult because of your just the sheer lack of troop space you have. The army camps you have providing less sneaky goblins for you, and just because you provide less sneaky goblins, that just means you get less attacks in, and is a little less efficient because of that. But definitely shouldn't be too much of a deterrent. It also makes it so that you will find, because there are less Town Hall 11s up here, it's mostly Town Hall 13 seems to be that Town Hall where you have enough power to really push through anything relatively easily, get that extra star a little bit easier. And because of that ease, you do see that Town Hall 13s kind of naturally get pushed up into these leagues alongside the Town Hall 14s, meaning that the Town Hall 12s and 11s kind of get pushed behind, but Town Hall 12 you can also find a lot of bases up here. It's nice to see that you can't use like sneaky goblins right away. You have to kind of use these heavy armies to get a lot of this new seasonal troop, but when it came to the seasonal Clash of Ween event, it became difficult because so many people were online. Couldn't find a lot of bases to attack. They had to kind of quit for that short period of time. But even then, we had, if you look at how many jumps we've only used 1 jump here, and it just shows that's why we only have 3. I used to have only 2, and then I needed a lot more jumps, but now it seems like I might have to go back down to a small number. Here is decent. We only have 11 gobos though, so we're going to have to, I was debating whether or not it was even worth it to hit this. I think we're going to have to lean heavily on our heroes here to kind of really get us to a place that our goblins can go straight into the base here. This is my favorite king skin. I don't regret not getting it because I don't like spending money on skins. I only have a lot of skins because they were either free because of events, or they're because of gold pass. I tend to not want to spend too much money on this game, so and that one was a skin that you could only get with money, and I'm glad it's popular because that just means I get to see it a lot. But I do enjoy that Ghost King skin a lot. So there it is. We're going to be done here. Got plenty of attacks in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attacks in today. That's equivalent to 3 3-star attacks plus an additional 1. So a lot of trophies gained, a lot of attacks done. I don't know what we really started at, but that's where we ended. And it looks like we need to climb, how many more? We have to get to 800. So we do have, what, 230-ish to go. So the grind is real, but once you get there, it is definitely rewarding. And I can't recommend it more to try your best to push as high as you can. So hopefully you did all enjoy this video, and let me know how your pushing is going if you're trying to get to Titan. So hopefully you all did enjoy the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.